You know that feeling when you wake up and your brain is already racing, like like you're behind on a day that hasn't even started yet? Well, I know that feeling too. I've been a mental health practitioner for years, and even I need something to keep me grounded every single morning. So when I found this habit tracker that actually did that, and then I realized it could pay me back for using it, I thought, okay, this is worth talking about. So let me show you what I mean. Now, whether you're someone going through a hard time and you just need something simple to hold your day together, or maybe you're a therapist, a coach, a healer like myself, someone who spends all day pouring into other people and has nothing left for yourself at the end of it. This isn't another app that is going to add to the noise. This is the one habit tracker that might actually quiet it down. So stick with me. I'm going to walk you through exactly how I use it, why it works, and how it can put money back in your pocket every single month. So I've been on this self-help journey for over 40 years. And the one truth that has never changed in all that time is consistency and accountability. Showing up every single day, even in really small ways, makes all the difference. When I started working with clients in 2018, this was the exact thing most of them struggled with, just staying consistent when life got overwhelming. So when I came across this habit tracker, oh, it was probably about a year ago. I wanted to test it myself before I ever recommended it to anyone else. I'm not going to recommend something that I haven't used myself. And after a year of using it every single morning, I'm ready to share it with my clients and with you. So here's what we're going to be covering today: what this app does, how to use it every morning, um, how it actually supports your mental health and keeps you accountable, and this app actually pays you to recommend it to others like real money every month. And who couldn't use a little bit of extra money right now? So let's get into it. Okay, so this is my Let's Goal dashboard. One login, one dashboard. And every part of my morning routine is right here. My gratitude, my journal, my goals, my habits, my vision board. One tap and your whole day is laid out for before you right here. So I'm going to go through each part one by one. The one part that I do want to show you right away is the quotes. So on the left-hand side, you're going to come down to quotes. And you can load your own quotes. You can search by text or an author. So as I'm reading things, as things inspire me, I will add my own quotes here. Now, Let's Go also has quotes that are automatically added. So these will come preloaded, but you can add your own quotes. And then in your settings, you can have it displayed just your quotes or the Let's Go quotes, or you can alternate between the two of those. So everything you need is here in one place, and I am going to be going through piece by piece. But for $10 a month, this is a really complete habit tracker, the most complete one I've ever found. So this is my morning routine. It's set up for me because you can move things around. It is set up for me in a way that I start my day every day. I do my prayer first, and then I do gratitude. And this is my personal development time. You can move things around, you can add steps, you can remove them, you can make it yours, you can customize it for yourself. And here's why this matters more than you think. When your morning routine is already laid out for you, your brain doesn't have to work overtime figuring out what to do next. You just follow the steps. It's that easy. And that alone takes the pressure off, especially on your hard days when life feels really overwhelming and sometimes you're tempted to do nothing. This handles that. You just open the app and you go. So when I go to the meditate and pray, there's a meditation guide here. If you've never meditated before, this will help you get started. If you're already a seasoned person at meditating, these are just nice, simple reminders. After meditation, I'll go to my prayer guide, and I have my own prayer routine in the morning. When I am complete with those, you can even set your time. There's a timer down here. If you would like that to go off, you just start that. And then when you're done, you click Mark Complete. Or if you want to do it later, you just press Do Later. So I'm going to mark complete. The next part goes to my gratitude. You can customize this up here. I'm just going to put, I am so grateful for this wonderful app, and you save it. Now, if you go back and look at that again, there is an AI button that will kind of clean things up for you if you misspell, if that's important to you, and if not, no biggie, but it is there if you need it. So I'm going to mark this one complete. Now, this is the vision board, and you can import 6 pictures. I blurred mine out for privacy, but you can import 6 pictures, and you can rotate them. So the whole goal is to look at your vision board for a few minutes every day, because this really helps program your subconscious to recognize and attract opportunities. And this is so much better than one of those, like the poster boards that people used to make, and they'd make it maybe in a workshop or on their own, and then it would get shoved into a corner. This is something that you can pull out and look at every day. And even though I'm on my desktop, I do want to say that you can get this on your mobile as well. So I will swap out pictures just depending on my goals. The options are limitless. And I look at this every single morning to keep reminding me what my visions are, what my goals are. And when you do this on a regular basis, your brain starts believing that these goals are possible. It stops running worst case scenarios and repeating it, starts expecting good things. And this is really how your brain works. And this habit tracker puts all your visuals right in front of you every day without having to think about it. I'm going to mark complete. And this is the journal section. This is just kind of where you can get your thoughts out and onto a page. Some people like writing, which is great. I do like writing, but I've been using the journal to track my YouTube progress, because I am on a YouTube journey. And I like to journal my goals and what is working for me so that I can go back. And everything is archived. You can go back and look at anything. There's this feature where you can talk your journal entry if you don't want to write it down. Just speak it and the app types it for you. And then there is a fix it button. You just hit that and AI will clean it up if you've misspelled anything. Again, kind of like that gratitude journal or the gratitude part. It turns your messy stream of consciousness maybe into thoughts that are clear and organized. And for anyone that thinks journaling is maybe hard or time consuming, this removes every excuse. Okay, I'll mark this as complete. Now, this is your purpose or your mission statement. I've got mine blurred out again for privacy. A clear purpose statement helps you make decisions that are aligned with your core values and gives you direction about your goals and your daily actions. So mine is filled in. I look at that every day, and you can come over to affirmations. You can add affirmations. And of course, everybody's used to affirmations, but it helps reprogram your mind. It helps boost your confidence, reduce negative thoughts, and manifest your goals through positive reinforcement. So once I go through these, I'm going to mark this complete. And a lot of times I will do things in the morning, but there's things that I like to do in the afternoon. So I will hit that do later button in the lower left-hand corner if I need to come back and do that later. You can set your mantra or set your intention for the day today. Let's just say today's maybe, just maybe, everything will work out for me naturally and easily. And then save your mantra, and that pops up. So the next thing is for moving your body. So this is built in with a morning stretch routine just to start your day. And you can mark complete. I don't do all of these. I've got my own morning stretch routine that I do. So when that's done, I mark that complete. Then exercise, whatever your exercise routine is for you. These are just 5 things that maybe you might want to incorporate. Choose any exercise that works for you. The whole goal is to get moving for at least 5 minutes. Sometimes people don't move at all. This is a good reminder. We just need to move our body. In order to keep our mind clear and be able to think with clarity throughout the day, we need to move our body. Mind and the body are one. So I just marked that complete. Now, here is reading. This is something I personally struggle with, is finding time to read. So this is really good for me. You can set your time frame for 5 minutes or whatever you want to set it for, because even a few minutes of reading can form your mindset for the day. There's so many parts of this I have not even used, but there is a focused reader that you can incorporate. And I think there's some training in the back office on how to use this. I can say that that's been a game changer for many people. So I'm going to mark this as complete. Actually, I'm going to mark it for due later. You can plan your day. So today is Thursday, May 14th. You can add your most valuable priorities for the day. So I'm going to say complete the habit tracker. So I'm going to add that. And if you need help planning your day, there is a guided planning. So there's, I think, 6 questions here. You just keep filling those in. That helps guide your day. Some people really need this. They need to feel grounded. They don't know how to prioritize their days. You would just go in and use this guided part of the app. I'm going to mark that complete. So then I come back to my dashboard. Let's look at what else is here. There's my mantra on the right side. Today's tasks, my most valuable priorities. Here's a place for notes. When I am on conference calls, I take notes and I put the date in there and put all the notes from that conference call. I'm not writing them down. They're not in a journal or anywhere. They're right here. And then you just save that. You can integrate your Google Calendar right here, which is really nice. There's a nutrition tracker that if you want to track your nutrition, your macros, you can do that here. Put in your calories, the amount of carbs, proteins, water you want to get for the day. That can all go right here. Then your habit trackers over here. You can edit this, write every day. You can write down the days that you want to add that, or write down the days. You just click the days that you've got that done. And as you can see, every time you click it, you get some confetti. So that's reinforcing. That confetti might seem like a small thing, but here's what's actually happening when you see that confetti is every time you check something off, every time you see your streaks grow, your brain gets this little reward. It hits that dopamine part of your brain. And it's the same feeling that you get when you mark something off your to-do list. Your brain feels like you've accomplished something, like you made progress. And for anybody that's been stuck in this cycle, feeling overwhelmed and doing nothing, sometimes that simple confetti popping on the screen is everything. One small check may break the cycle of feeling overwhelmed. And then the next one gets easier. And the next one after that gets even easier. And then you can create a new goal. Simply add micro steps to accomplish it, create a goal, enter your goal, the description, your deadline, and you save that. So many different features here to keep you on track. Gratitude, stretching, meditation and praying, visualizing, purpose and affirmations, exercise, reading, journaling, today's mantra. It's all right here. Now I want to show you that this app comes with 7 free family accounts, 7 of them. And I'm going to show you in the settings how to do that. You come over here to the settings, you go to family members, and you enter their email address, and then you send the invite. Now, this includes your spouse, your kids, your parents, anyone in your household. They get the full app, their own morning routine, their own goals, their own habit tracker at no extra cost to you. And for my therapists, my coaches, my healers out there, think about this. You could recommend this to your clients as a tool that they use in between sessions. A daily habit tracker that holds their practice, their goals, and their accountability when you're not in the room with them. And then their whole family will benefit from that too. This is a complete support system. Okay, so here's the icing on the cake. What really got my attention about this was the affiliate program that pays 80% recurring commissions. That means for every person you share this with, you earn $8 a month, every single month that they use it. Now, let me put that into perspective. Let's say you share it with 3 people. They decide to use it. Then your app is free. You never have to pay for it again. Share it with 10 people. That's $80 a month from a tool you are already using for your own morning routine. And for my coaches, my therapists, my healers, just imagine recommending a habit tracker to your clients that supports their growth in between sessions and quietly earning recurring income every single month that they use it. Now that is aligned income for people who spend their lives helping others. And if you have a network marketing team or a downline, pay attention here because this isn't about replacing what you're already doing. It's just about adding something simple alongside it a product that your people will actually use, that pays you month after month just for sharing it. That's the kind of thing that quietly adds up. So if you've been running on empty, pouring into everyone else and forgetting about yourself, this might be the thing that changes that. It holds your morning, it holds your goals, it holds your daily practice. And if you want it to, it can hold your income too. The link is right below this video. $10 a month, 7 family accounts included. You don't need 10 more apps. You just need one that works, and this one does. And I'll see you in the next video.